How does this finale set up what's to come in season 19? Like, is there a massive cliffhanger?
Yes, massive cliffhanger. You end. I mean, I remember I read the episode, and at the end I was like, so wait, so how is everybody coming back? Like, how is the whole show coming? I don't mean everybody. I don't mean characters. I mean the show itself. Like, how does everybody recover from this? That was my big question.
Oh my gosh.
So it definitely leaves giant question marks.
Okay.
As to what, and a huge open door for reinventing everything if one wanted to.
Could the name of the show ever be called like Avery's Anatomy? And then it's just Jackson and April.
I love how much you love Japril. It makes my heart glad.
I only ask because there's a lot of rumors about Ellen wanting to leave. So is there a world where Grey's goes on without her?
I don't know. I think that's probably up to her and the giant universe that is Grey's Anatomy and ABC, you know?
But we should be worried at the end of this season.
I just think you're going to be left with a giant question mark about what are they going to do next year?
Jamara Blake is on her way to decide whether or not this hospital can continue its training program.
It's so exciting that you and Jesse are back again on Grey's. How do Jackson and April fit into this finale?
I can say that they're both at the hospital at the same time.
Okay.
I can say that there is a blood shortage at the hospital that April is asked to help with.
Yeah, there's a nationwide blood shortage since they closed the mobile clinics in the pandemic.
I can say there's some big, huge, earth-shattering decisions being made about the future of the hospital. There's some stuff about Owen and his relationship with some veterans that comes to light. There is a little trailer out there right now that shows Jackson and April sharing the screen. So you will see them sharing the screen together. And it was crazy going back on the stages and walking around and hanging with all the folks that I know and love so well on all the stages that I know and love so well.
Kepner, I need you to cover the pit.
Hi, I don't work here. I came for coffee.
Take to go. What, you want cream, sugar?
Can you talk about the state of April and Jackson's relationship and will we see Harriet?
I think I can say you'll see Harriet because you see me pushing a stroller in the trailer in the little sneak peek. So yes, you will see Harriet. I can't tell you anything about what the nature of April and Jackson's relationship is.
Okay.
But you'll get a little peek into it.
There's lots of rumors about a Japril spinoff. What do you make of those rumors?
I mean, look, I love all the love for the Japril spinoff. I feel like probably thousands of fans have already created what the show is in their minds. And I love to see the passion. I mean, Jesse and I have both been super vocal about how great an idea we think it is. But beyond that, I mean, no one's called.
No official conversations happening.
No official conversations, no.
Okay.
It's all happening in the fandom.
I mean, fandom is very passionate about it, and it's nice to hear that you guys seemingly would also say yes if you were approached to do it.
I think it's definitely not beyond the realm of possibility. I think it would make for a great show. And Jesse and I have both said to one another and in press that it would be a really fun thing to get to dive into together. But, you know, it's not up to us.
Honestly, I don't know what's going on. Your wife started yelling at me and I'm like Pavlov's dog. Bailey yells and I snap to attention.
Kelly McCreary told me that Japril brings a, quote, healing force to the finale. How do you react to that?
I love that. And, you know, when Krista and Meg pitched the idea for the episode to me, that was one of the things that they mentioned too, that April and Jackson, there's like a calm about them. That's pretty great when everybody else is in total and complete chaos in the hospital. And I love that. I love getting to be a calming energy and and force on the show when it's all in upheaval. I think there is a sweetness to that for sure.
Hey guys, everything okay?
It is now that you are covering the pit.
How is April in the pit?
I can tell. Hang on, I'm just gonna look at what I'm allowed to tell you. Yes, actually, and then I do have a fun interaction with Ben, who and we have a big conversation about the blood shortage and what it means for the hospital.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I know you don't have the answer to it, but maybe you'll have a little bit of fun with it. Could we ever, in some capacity, get another Japril wedding or another Japril baby? I'm just gonna put it out there. I feel like I manifest things, and then sometimes they happen.
I know, I love it, Katie. I think you do. I could of course see that, maybe. I don't know. You don't know where these stories are gonna go. You don't know where these characters are gonna go. Who knows how long the show goes and the life of the characters. I mean, I know that Japril already has 4 more children if we're talking like fan fiction. And there have been multiple weddings. So in terms of what actually gets shot and put out into the world for real, anything is possible.
Okay. How was it to see Jesse in his play?
Oh my gosh, so good. It was so amazing. The play is so incredible. He just commands that stage in such an extraordinary way. He was so good. And everybody's so good. Jesse Tyler Ferguson absolutely killed me in so many beautiful ways as well. And the energy between Jesse and Jesse on stage is like one of the most delicious things you'll ever see on stage. It's so good. I loved it. I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I got to see him shine. I'm so glad I got to see his friggin' Tony nominated Broadway debut. Like what? So well deserved, but such like a wowzer life moment, you know?
Yeah. I love that you guys are just such good friends and just so supportive of each other. I think that's like a really beautiful thing.
I love Jesse. He's the best. Yeah. When we were working on Grey's, it was right before I ran to Ottawa to shoot the movie that I wrote that'll come out later this year. And it was like, we always support one another, but he sat there and he was like, tell me the whole story. I want to know the entire plot. And he was just like hanging on every word and letting me just gush about the excitement of writing for the first time. And so, yeah, I mean, he's such a sweet friend. We love each other very much and have a very special place in our hearts for one another.
Could you ever write, you mentioned that you wrote this movie. Could you ever write for Grey's? Is that something that you would be interested in doing?
I hadn't really thought about it. Like right now, I'm actually diving into my next writing project. I'm in a development on a true story, which is a very different energy than the rom-com I just wrote. And I haven't really thought about sort of the series writings for series. The things I've been working on have just been sort of standalone films. Okay. I mean, it's not beyond the realm of possibility, but I think I probably want to stretch my wings in another place and, in a place that kind of belongs to me. Yeah. That's more exciting to me anyway.
I'm so proud of you. Look at you just like shining and flourishing. It's just so good to hear.
Thank you. It's super fun. It's fun. Okay. It's fun.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.